Good evening. I finished work and I can just come and talk to you. I just love it when I don't have to get in the car and sit in the car for an hour and a half. So anyway, I've just logged off. I'm just going to have a date because I feel like I've got loads left over from Ramadan. They are the best thing ever. Slow release sugar. They're so good for you, these. Right, I wanted to talk about if you're feeling stuck, how to get unstuck and how to get back on track with your business. Let me just put that stone in the bin. Now, if you've been in the business for a while and you've ever felt stuck, drop me a 1 in the chat. Or if you've been in the business, you might not even be in the same brand as me. Let me know if you've had them. If you're feeling stuck right now or you felt stuck in the past, we're going to snap everyone out of it. And I talked about this a little bit yesterday because I think sometimes, the main reason for feeling stuck, getting stuck, being stuck, it can be a number of different things. It can be like you've lost your love for the business that you're in. It can be that you're overcomplicated your daily to-do list and you've just created a massive amount of overwhelm. And there's a couple of things that you can ask yourself just to figure out which one you are. Like, have you just fell out of love with your business or are you just feeling overwhelmed? If you've been in your business for a while, just ask yourself, do you still love the products? Do you still believe in the business? Are you surrounded by amazing human beings who support and encourage each other? If you've answered yes to all of those, it might just be that you need to get that motivational boost. And things I do to get my because motivation is not something you wake up with every morning. It's not. I do not wake up motivated to go to the gym every single day. I don't even want to go some days. It's discipline that helps. And I think just recognizing where you are in your business. Are you just a little bit unmotivated at the moment and you need to kick up the bum, or have you fell out of love with the business that you're in? If you've answered no to those questions, no, I don't love my products anymore, no, I don't love the community anymore, no, I don't feel supported and uplifted anymore, it might be time to make a move. You're not a tree, you're not stuck, and people change jobs and nobody bats an eyelid. If you're in a business where you're not growing, you're not thriving, you're not surrounded by amazing human beings that are lifting you and you're not feeling it, you don't need to stay stuck. Now, I'm not encouraging people to just leave left, right and centre. You need to make sure it's the right thing for you. And I've only done it once. And I do believe it was for the right reason. The other thing is, and this is the most common reason for why people get stuck, and it's overwhelm. So you might have answered yes to all them. Yes, I still love my products. Yes, I still love my business. Yes, I'm surrounded by an amazing community that uplift me and help me and support me and, mentor me and all that. So then it's right, so what is it that's getting me stuck? And if you think about it, it might just be I don't know what to post, or I don't know the thoughts that might come up might be, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to talk about today. I just feel like I've got too many things to think about. That is a quick fire sign that you're feeling overwhelmed. So what I want you to do is really think about, if you are still have the belief in this business and you know what it can do for you and you still love the products and you're I don't know what it is that's holding me back. Just understand that overwhelm is a real thing, and the most common symptom, I need some tissue, 1 second. I felt like my nose was going to start running then. One of the most common sort of symptoms of overwhelm is to just freeze. There's nothing wrong with you. It's really normal for that to happen. What I'm going to tell you now is going to help you get unstuck. We've got to just let go of yesterday, because the story that you tell yourself is going to be what is going to make the difference between you just staying stuck and quitting your business and not achieving all the things that you want to achieve, or changing that story. So the first thing you've got to do is literally let go of yesterday. Don't keep looking back at it and thinking, I'm really rubbish, I'm not getting any sales, nobody's joining my team, like I'm just not getting any results, I'm no good at this. Don't stop doing that. We're going to let it go. Yesterday's gone. There's nothing we can do about it. We're going to let it go and we're going to start today like it's day one, and we're going to create some new habits. I was talking about this in the car a little bit yesterday, but if you know motivation is a thing, try and find the points in your day where you've got high energy. Because I never try and create content or have conversations when I'm in like shitty energy. And just, we all have them periods of time in the day where the kids have stressed you out, the job's drained the living life out of you, whatever it is. If you know you come out of work at 5 o'clock and you feel drained and tired, that's not the time to go and create your content or be having conversations about the business, because you're going to be like, yeah, my recharge is so good, it gives you all the energy, and yeah, it's not going to give, it's not the right energy, is it? Do you know what I mean? So I think the first thing to do is just be honest with yourself and think about, when have you got high energy, when have you got low energy, and then try and make your pockets of time for your business around the time when you've got high energy. So if you know you've got high energy first thing in the morning before any kids wake up, make that the time when you're going to create your content. So that would be when you would create your post. You might do a live, you might go in your stories, because your energy is high, you're in a good mood, the kids have not annoyed you yet, and that energy is going to feed into your business. We are going to do something that's going to help with your motivation every single day. So I listen to a podcast every day, 5-10 minutes on the way to work. I just go onto YouTube, I type in motivation, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I just blast it full like volume in the car. I don't care who's at the side of me, full volume. Eric Thomas, E.T. screaming at me about getting it done, or you know, like Les Brown or whatever, whoever you want to listen to, 5-10 minutes, and that just fills your mind with something good. And then we're going to strip away that DMO and just simplify it, like I talked about yesterday. If you've got 30 things on your to-do list and you know that you've felt stuck and you've not been doing the things, it's because you're overwhelmed and you've got too many things and you just think, I don't know where to start. We're going to strip it completely back to the basics. And the basics for me are, oh, don't tell me it's hay fever season. The basics for me are creating some good quality content. And good quality content is like giving your audience some value. So letting people into your life a little bit makes a big difference. So they know who you are, why you're here, who you're helping, what your life's like. And then something about your business or your products or whatever your favourites are. Just good quality, couple of pieces of content in your stories, because that really helps. That's where people can really get to know you. And then if you're feeling brave, real, live, whatever you can do. That's your content pillar. I simplify even further than that. So I will think about, right, I'm going to do the same product for a week, because that just makes it simpler for me. So this week I've been talking about the fact that a lot of people are taking Mounjaro, and there's obviously really loads of benefits to it, but there's the downside where people are forgetting to eat, and they're forgetting, or they're struggling to eat because they've increased the dose, and they're like, I'm like, it's making me feel drained and tired and weak. So I've been talking about this week our plant-based protein shakes, because these have got like 20 grams of pea protein, they've got 27 vitamins and minerals in. It's an easier way when you're not hungry to get the nutrients in, but it's still low calorie, so it's going to support that calorie deficit for people. But rather than me thinking every day what we're going to talk about today, I already know it's going to be the protein shake for a week. Just makes it simple. And I write that down at the beginning of the month, like, for this week, what product am I going to focus on? And it just takes away that overwhelm. If I wake up and I've got a busy morning, I don't need to think about it. I know what I'm doing for that day. The second thing is, you always want to be growing your audience. So I have some minimum standards for myself, which means on a really busy day, I just want to grow my audience by 5 people. So I'll make friends with 5 new people. Like if I've got a day where I'm not working, I might make friends with 20 people. But my minimum for myself is 5 people. So you've created some content, you've made friends with some new people, and then conversations is my next one. So that is those people that you've made friends with, having conversations with them, getting to know them, where they're from, what do they do, like what are their goals, you know, like just normal chat to get to know people, because it's like if you had a shop. If there wasn't new people coming into the shop to have a chit chat and have a look around, your business wouldn't be growing. And it's the same thing on social media. And it's just that you're having your conversations in a different way instead of face to face. And then the last thing is following up with anybody who's asked you for any. So if someone's commented on your post and said like, what are these shakes? My follow-ups would be going, and I've given some information, I'll make a note of that in a notepad so that in a couple of days I can go back and just check, have they got any questions? Is there anything else they wanted to know? I'm putting an order in, do you want to jump on that order? So that's all I do on social media to keep it really simple and keep it to 30 minutes a day. Now, do I do more sometimes? Yeah, I do, because I love it. I love helping people. I love helping people feel good. I helping people look good. I love helping people earn money online. So yeah, I do more than the half an hour sometimes now, but you can do this in half an hour, and that's where I started. If I've got more time, I'm just repeating the same actions. I'm not doing anything like crazy different. And if you know you're someone who like gets overwhelmed, freezes, doesn't do anything at all, and then you start being negative to yourself, thinking like, I'm not doing very good in my business, or I'm not good at this, or whatever. It's not that you're not good at it, it's just that you're not doing it because you've got overwhelmed and you froze, you know, like. And to snap yourself out of it, we're just going to draw a line under it. We're going to let yesterday go, and we're going to start again from tomorrow. We're going to start listening to a podcast every single morning for motivation, 5-10 minutes, let's go, let's have it, turn the volume up on the way to work, and we're going to stick to those 4 or 5 things on social media. Like, let's have it. I thought someone knocking at the door then. Just don't let yesterday or what you've done for the last 2 months stop you from starting again, because this is your business and you've got the power to change whatever it is, whatever that story is that you're telling yourself. You can change it. If you've seen all the checks that I was posting, you know, the event that I went to a couple of weeks ago, and all the checks that people were getting for like the 10 months income and stuff, just know, like, we don't post them to brag. We post them to just as a reminder to show you what's possible, because we are just normal women who work full-time jobs. We've got kids, we've got families, we've got all of the things, and we're doing this in pockets of time. And when we post stuff like that, just know it's for inspiration. When I see someone on stage with a 108 grand check, that doesn't make me feel rubbish about myself. It just makes me like even more excited about what is possible from your mobile phone. Like, how insane is that? That's what it makes me feel like. So yeah, if you've been stuck and you want to get unstuck, just make a decision that you're going to simplify it. You're going to go back to the basics. You're going to do the basics every day, and you're going to feed your mind with something good every day. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon.